Namaste, dear ones. This meditation has been created to help you heal and deal with some post-traumatic stress responses. I prefer not to use the word disorder because I am of the belief that post-traumatic stress responses are actually normal. They are normal responses to traumatic events that have occurred sometimes long ago in our past and at other times have occurred more recently. Please know that you should not use these meditations in lieu of professional help. Please know that there are trauma specialists that have been specially trained to help us and those like us heal and process strong emotional triggers, memories, and sometimes images from the past. I want to thank you for being here and for spending this very sacred time with me. I want to thank you and encourage you to continue becoming mindful and still, aware, and more open to how your magnificent body works and how your brain has been designed to help record events that have happened to you, events that have been traumatizing, events that have occurred when perhaps you were not emotionally prepared to experience such events, events that may have taken place in a time during your life when you felt unsafe, when your home was unpredictable, and perhaps during a time where you felt powerless and alone. As we prepare for this meditation, it is important to note that you have the power to turn this meditation or any meditation off whenever you choose. It is important to note that this meditation is for self-help purposes only. As we prepare, we shall begin to get more comfortable. We shall begin to become more mindful and more still in our being. Please take in one deep breath, hold it for a count of 2, and then exhale gently. Take another deep breath in through your nose, hold it for a count of 2, and then exhale gently, taking a moment now to become aware of any tension in your body as we begin to scan from the top of your head to your shoulders, to the front of your chest, and to the back of your chest. Scanning your arms now just noticing and observing any tension and or constriction in your muscles. Bringing your awareness into your forearms, your palms, gently observing any constriction. Gently release through your fingertips. Bringing your awareness now into your belly area. Relax your abdomen, sinking your pelvis into the floor or the mat or the chair beneath you. Scanning lower now, bringing your awareness into your thighs. Just observing any tension, any contractions, any constriction in your upper thighs or in the back of your thighs. Just asking your thighs to please release and to relax, reminding yourself that you are safe and you are protected. Bringing your awareness into the back of your knees. Observe the area and the energy center in the area behind your knees. Just asking your knees to relax and release, relax and release. Going deeper now into your calf muscles. Notice any tension, any constriction, any energetic congestion, and gently asking any negative energy that has been stored in the lower half of your body to please exit your body through the bottoms of your feet and the tips of your toes, giving your miraculous body instruction to release any suppressed or repressed, judged or misunderstood negative energy that no longer serves you. Take a moment now to appreciate that when you still your mind, you have the ability to direct your thoughts. Take a moment now to surrender to the peace, the calm, the tranquility, and the surrender that you have created in your mind and in your body. Take a moment now to imagine what could become if you practiced slowing down your thoughts, observing your thoughts, and paying attention to the direction that your thoughts move in. Taking a moment now to understand that it is the brain's job to download painful experiences. Taking a moment now to appreciate the fight or flight and freeze response that is a default setting of the brain. taking a moment now to understand and appreciate that the human amygdala has been created to alert a human being and animals of when they are in danger and or out of alignment and or when they are experiencing a threat to homeostasis. Take a moment now to sit and appreciate and to acknowledge that the human brain has been designed to flee painful experiences. Take a moment now to appreciate that love is what every human being seeks. And when love and warmth and safety and peace is threatened, the amygdala responds with a fight or flight reaction. Taking a moment now to appreciate that when we experience threats to our sense of safety, when we experience threats to emotional, psychological, physical, and mental safety, the human amygdala will become stimulated and activated. Taking a moment now to understand that the hippocampus has been designed for memory. Taking a moment now to understand that when the amygdala experiences a threat to safety, the hippocampus has been designed to record the event that triggered the survival response. Taking a moment now to appreciate that when we experience a trigger, a flashback, a painful memory, our brains and our bodies are responding appropriately. When we feel our hearts race, our palms sweat, when we feel like we cannot speak, our throat chakra has been blocked, when we experience tightness and constriction in the heart space, when our stomachs churn, when we experience brain fog, when we are suddenly overwhelmed, by a memory, a sound, or a smell. Our brains are responding appropriately. Taking a moment now to appreciate how marvelous the human brain is. Taking a moment now to appreciate metacognition, the ability that we have to observe the way we think, the ability to observe the way our body responds to triggers. Taking a moment now to understand that when we experience a trigger, our amygdala will flood with visceral responses to a past event, very similarly to how our bodies responded in the past. Taking a moment now to appreciate this is a normal response. Taking a moment now and wondering, pondering what could be if we learned to honor our wounds, our memories, and the sensations that show up when we have been triggered. Taking a moment now to wonder how our lives might change if we learned to appreciate that our bodies have kept a record of every event that our brain perceived as a threat to our survival. Taking a moment to appreciate the design and the wisdom behind our brains and our body's ability to remember and to keep a record. Taking a moment now to understand that our body is not our enemy. It is our friend. It carries our truth. It speaks our truth. It is our witness. It is our home. It is our temple. When no one was there to witness for us the abuse. Our body was. Everything that we feel is valid, is worthy, and deserves to be honored, understood, and embraced. It is time to understand that we must learn to integrate past memories with our now experience so that we can allow old energies to flow and leave us, to empty from us, to unblock us, and to allow the energy of love and light to move in. It is time to ponder the idea that our brains may have associated pain with the memory, and that our brains are simply doing what it has been designed to do. We will remember when we are ready to release. We will remember when we are ready to release. When we remember, we can release. When we remember, we will release. When we remember, we will honor the body. When we remember, we will breathe. Allow. Stay non-resistant. Shine love and light on a memory. Through tears, through quivering, we let go. We stay in the flow of love and of light. Taking a moment now to understand that it is not our fault if we have been reactive, living in fear and ashamed of PTS type reactions. Taking a moment now to understand that if we have trauma in our bodies, that is not our fault. Taking a moment to understand that if trauma is a part of our experiences, that is not trauma's fault. Taking a moment now to to appreciate the ability to observe and experience from a higher state of awareness. Taking a moment now to understand the ability to shine love and light upon anger, sadness, grief, shame, panic, helplessness, and powerlessness. Taking a moment to understand that within each human being is the potential to observe, to understand, to embrace, and release stored energies that are associated with past events we could not control. Taking a moment now to appreciate your divinity, your perfection, the divine you that is untouched, that is perfect, and that exists within you, outside of memory, outside of sensations and survival responses. Taking a moment now to connect deeply to the part of you that is greater than any experience, any wound, any word, any feeling, any belief, any program, any pattern, any reaction. Taking a moment to appreciate the real you, the perfect you, the divine you, the you that is more powerful than any experience and any sensation and any normal reaction to stress. You are greater than any experience. You are greater than any feeling. You are more than the sum of your experiences. You are more than patterns and loops and behaviors. You are an extension of Source. You have experienced external experiences that have created an internal response and experience that has caused you fear. It is time to understand these are normal human reactions to frightening and traumatizing experiences. And it is time to understand that you are greater than all of it. You are enough.